Oh, well, we really have had quite a battering today, haven't we? More unusually. Look at that, London itself at 62 miles an hour. We don't often get those sorts of winds inland. That's why this storm was so disruptive, so damaging. It's because the gales, the severe gales, went inland.
Good morning guys, welcome back to the vlog. So at the end of yesterday's vlog I went to IKEA and I bought a few items which I said I wasn't going to tell you about until tomorrow's vlog or today's vlog. And yeah, I bought and just built up this like desk table slash coffee table thing. I've got a couple more finishing touches to do. Okay, so the new addition to the room is the coffee table slash breakfast bar. I put my espresso machine and grinder on. I've got a funny story about that actually. So when I bought this espresso maker about 2 years ago, I went into the shop and there was two different colours. There was a silver one, a silver and black one, like your standard colour, and then there was this red one. The standard one was about £120 and this red one was like reduced to about £80 because no one wanted it. So what did I do? I went and bought the cheap one. I bought the £80 coffee machine. Because it was red, it looks ridiculous, but I saved myself £40. We just need to do a little bit of cable management under there, and then we're pretty much good to go. I've also moved my Zwift setup to this side of the room, and I think I'm gonna be using it today because yeah, Storm Doris is out in full force. What a weird name for a storm, Doris. Why Doris? But anyway, we're not training out there today. I've decided that it'll be a good idea to go out riding in Storm Doris to go get a coffee. This is crazy. You probably can't hear a thing I'm saying. I don't think I've ever seen wind like this. Just crazy. It is absolutely wild out there. Apparently at the bottom of the village there was a tree that had fallen down right over the road. No cars could get past. I just didn't fancy riding like 1.5 miles in that weather, but I think that crane that drove past, if I was a betting man, I would say that's going to move that tree. It's just crazy today.
No, this ain't the most fun way to play, but...
So my plan today was to do about an hour and a half out on the road, but it's just so dangerous out there today. So I'm doing the equivalent ride, 90 minutes on the turbo, and yeah, that ain't Zwift. If you follow me on Strava, then you'll know for the last like few weeks, I've not had any power data, and that's because my SRM started playing up. No idea what's happening, it's just stopped working. So if anyone's got any contacts at SRM, or contacts at any other power meter brands, please send me an email because yeah, I'm going crazy without my power. So because I haven't got Zwift today to occupy me, I'm just watching YouTube videos, and it's going alright. It's going alright. It's better than riding out there anyway. 1 hour 30, pause, stop, and yes. Okay, so I've got a couple of tyres to put on the new race wheels down here. Now, I decided to go for these Michelin, what are they called? Power Competition 25 mils. I bought a pair of the endurance ones in Girona when I busted my Continental tyre, and I have to say I was really impressed with it. Michelin have come a long way. The tyre was really grippy, and I've not yet had one single puncture since I bought that tyre like 2 months ago now. So I thought I would give the competition tyres a test out. And if anyone wants to know what cassette I run for racing, 11-28 always. 11 to 28 is just my favourite range of gears. Here in the UK, you're never going to need more than a 28, and it still gives you the freedom of using the 11. The most important part when you're doing anything with bike mechanics, grease. You got to use this stuff like it's water. All I need to do now is put 2 inner tubes and those 2 Michelin tyres onto the wheels, and then we're pretty much good to go. The tyres are on and the wheels are ready to go. I'm going to put those onto that bike. Hopefully Storm Doris disappears tomorrow. I'm taking for a short ride and just bed the wheels in ahead of the race on Sunday. You never want to go into a race with completely fresh tyres. That's a disaster waiting to happen. New rims come with this like white powdery stuff, and that powdery stuff is a byproduct of when these wheels are manufactured, but that stuff is like ice. So you've got to make sure that it's completely disappeared and the tyres are nicely bedded in before you do any crazy riding on them like racing. So I decided to paint the new table. I just wanted it to be a little bit darker, and now it blends in with the skirting boards. I'm going to finish up with today's vlog here. It's probably going to be a short one, but Storm Doris was out in full force today, and I just hate being trapped inside. But hopefully tomorrow everything's back to normal. We can test out the new wheels. Get them nicely bedded in, ready for racing at the weekend. And I've got something else planned tomorrow. I think tomorrow's going to be a cool vlog. But with that being said, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please drop a thumbs up. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. And as always guys, I'll see you tomorrow.